everyone, and welcome to SecurityOrb.com. I'm here with Marcus, the man of the day who brought this information security conference, Dojocon, here to Laurel, Maryland at Capital College. How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
No, thank you. So tell me, the theme of this conference is?
Okay, the theme of the conference is the state of information security, and my motto is kind of like where security masters lead.
Right.
And it's following the whole dojo, like you know how you go to a karate dojo to learn how to practice an art.
Right.
That's the concept behind it.
Okay. And I know for a long time I've been following you on your Dojocon, the monthly meetings that you have every month. I mean, what brought this conference into light, or what gave you the inspiration to bring this conference into?
Well, I travel a lot to different conferences like you have, and I see I've been looking at your site. I see you do it from different locations, and what I noticed is that really I wanted to make something accessible for people that don't normally go to events like that. And so I started the Dojocon monthly briefings in order to try to, start a thing where, like, if you go to another chapter or different organizations, you might have one talk or something.
Right.
So I said, well, I want to bring a mini conference type feel where you can get like 3 talks, 3 different topics every month, so people can get that conference type feel. And it's I charge $1 to get in, and people donate, but to make it economical for security professionals to get access to something.
One of the biggest things when I was looking at the website is that I know some of the proceeds are going to an organization, Hackers for Charity. Could you tell me a little bit about that, and what inspired you to do that and everything?
Okay, my friend, good close personal friend, Johnny Long, he started this foundation called Hackers for Charity. And Hackers for Charity is trying to help out orphans in Uganda, trying to get computer. He's basically building computer labs and helping build schools in Uganda. And so it's a really good charity. And he actually moved his whole family over there to Uganda.
Yeah, I saw some of the pictures. They were like phenomenal. Just, some of the landscapes, some of the pictures with him in the computer lab, with, some of these people really helping out. And, when I saw how you were associated with it, I was like, this is something that, definitely has to be brought out into the community and everything.
Oh, definitely. I think that sometimes in the industry, you can tend to be takers, but that shows that even like it's Hackers for Charity, because anybody that has security skills can step up to the plate and donate their skills to any charity, how it works. And he just happens to be in Uganda doing that, but he encourages security professionals to donate to your services or your whatever you do, you can donate to some charity.
So I guess what's next for Dojocon, Dojocon, and Marcus?
Dojocon, we're still rolling it. We just had a Dojocon right before the conference, so it's kind of like last 3 days I've been very busy. Still doing that. This is Dojocon monthly briefings. We're also going to be doing Dojocon is going to come up next year, and so I'm going to start planning way out now and try to pick a good time to have it next year. And that's it. I think that I'm going to continue to stream Dojocon, and we stream the Dojocon the whole time online because I just want to give people skills in our community, because sometimes we just need to protect stuff, and this is an outlet for me to give information out.
Okay. And just off topic a little bit, with the state of information security, with everything that's going on, personally, what do you think is the biggest threat to personal computing and the infrastructure right now?
Well, I think that I don't tend to worry about the end game of securing this stuff. I think if you can influence people's behavior, and not just it's kind of like training, but if you can influence people to have secure behaviors, then we'll have less attacks, less people getting their identities stolen and all that stuff. So I think it's all about influencing behavior. I'm trying to take a sociology type approach to it, where I don't think it's purely a technical solution, but I think that we just need to influence people's behavior on
education, awareness,
Yeah, sometimes I don't know if awareness actually works, because awareness, you can look at cigarettes, you can look at AIDS, and in many countries that doesn't really work.
Right.
But if you can just identify key behaviors, such as like people are doing clicks on websites and they're going to bad places, oh, if we can influence the behavior to say, hey, look, that looks funny,
Mhm.
and it is kind of like awareness,
Mhm.
but you also need to teach people what can happen if that happens. Some people think that nothing can ever happen to me
Right, right,
until you make it a personal thing.
Right.
Sometimes you get bit, you can't,
right.
but just influence those behaviors to get us to behave in a proper manner.
Well, I mean, on behalf of SecurityOrb and pretty much everybody in the information security, I mean, we definitely like your concept and your idea of bringing something to Laurel, Maryland. You know, every time you hear about a security conference, it's in DC or someplace in Virginia or even Baltimore. But, you know, bringing something out here, you know, it's convenient, it's nice, it's expanding, you know, the whole geographical location of how people to get to security conferences. So, you know, I guess if you could just tell us some of the websites that we could check out, you know, some of your work, how we could contact you or get some more information and go on to Dojocon and so forth.
Okay, hey, I really appreciate SecurityOrb for coming, first of all.
Mhm.
Secondly, well, you can check out Dojosec, that's DOJOSEC.com.
Mhm.
You can go there, it'll give you information about Dojosec.
Mhm.
Dojocon.org, DOJOCON.org,
Mhm.
and that'll give you information on the whole Dojocon movement. And most importantly, hackersforcharity.org, hackersforcharity.org. That's Johnny's foundation. That's who we're trying to benefit.
Okay. Well, you got it from the man, Marcus, and that's all we have.
I really appreciate it.
No
Thanks
problem.
a lot, bro.
No problem.